listen to this talk, we can come back up for 1 hour consultation, or we do consultation some other days. What do you suggest?
I think we can arrange like online consultation.
Online consultation, but it won't be this week. It will only be next week. Macam mana? Aiman. Okay.
We have to find your own seat because it's almost full.
Graduate students presenting their research in progress. You can see how they present their work.
Widely available. Last, congratulations and sincere thanks to the postgraduate committee led by our program coordinator, Dr. Vimala, and the postgraduate committee consists of the students for their tireless efforts.
Associate Professor Dr. Su Win-Chi to the stage. A short introduction about Dr. Su. She did her degree in law. Yes. And she did her master in business administration. And a second master in music production technology innovation, second master. And she completed a PhD in 2016 in business, social media strategy and personal branding at wow. All right. She's a creative scholar lecturer currently at UiTM. Same goes to Dr. Su. She's also in UiTM now. Okay, she's attached at the College of Creative Arts and Imaging. The most eligible bachelor. He's no longer a bachelor, but he's definitely one of the most sought after director and writer in animation industry. So thank you so much again. So let's start with our first question. Siapa dulu? Sana.
Guy first.
Guy first. We are very kind. You know, ladies are always kind. Okay, we start with the guy first. Kena bully lah. Sorry, Usama. Okay, Usama, you're from the animation industry, right?
Yes.
Okay. Doing superbly well. So how do you define success in animation industry?
All right. I would say that there's two sides to this. One is the industry itself or the general perception in business, right? It's anything measurable to say that you've gained enough eyeballs. Means if you put your show on TV, it's the ratings that you get from the report. If YouTube, it's the views, your followers, your subscribers, things like that.
And of feels the character that I play, that is a satisfaction for me.
Nice. I would like to share this from the late Yasmin Ahmad, if you know her, Arwah Yasmin Ahmad. She always say, whenever you tell a story, tell it from your heart, and you will definitely reach the people's heart. So even as an actress, I believe what Vanida has shared, she lived that character. She do it from her heart, and she was very genuine with all the characters that she was playing. So that is the most important thing. Be genuine, honest with your character that you're playing. All right. So we have a lot of untold stories that we can tap that show our true identity. Okay, but we can use their technique because they are more advanced. And so we learn from best practices. All right, but tell original stories, our stories. Doctor.
Yeah, I totally agree. Especially music, a lot of people sing cover song. But to do one song, is very hard. So back then, I insist every album I do my original. So that's why it's until my 70th song only I hit the virality in Taiwan. Yeah, this is truth. Nobody knows.
How many songs though?
70.
70?
70. And I lost so much money at like
70, okay.
Yeah, 70, 70. Only I saw 1 million views already. Then later on you get the formula. But I remember when I was back after winning Miss Malaysia, right? Actually that time, there was one Hollywood wanted to sign me. I said no. Honestly, I pushed it away. I decided to base back in Malaysia because I was like, there's something wrong. Why isn't Malaysian thing going overseas? Or, you know, that was my thinking back then. I was like, why? And if I go there straight, I will be the same as anyone there. You guys are just a talent, not a brand. So back then, I still remember as well, after being Crown Miss World Malaysia, right, I knocked on every label. None of them want to sign me. They said that I don't know how to manage this beauty queen singer. So I was like, okay, then I started myself first. But the thing is, of course, I need to back with my education and other things. So I tried until, yes, I discovered that you really have to go out of the country to go and collaborate and see what they're doing. Because I was stuck here already. And back then, our game was Taiwan actually. Because for us, and also challenges is you have to learn our languages here. Yeah, no choice. The political scene is like that because they divide us via languages. If in the music industry, remember, we have what? Chinese urban, Chinese mass, Malay urban, Malay mass. Be careful, you know. And back then, I remember 1 year after winning Miss World Malaysia, I told myself, this is only the year I'm going to do the high-end fashion. No money on. Really no money. Back then, all the beauty queen, go all the fashion week and stuff, they all snatch within each other. I was like, there's nothing for us here to snatch. So they are trapped in the glamour world. So I went into production, I went and see, actually the kampung market is big. I opened up my career was MasterChef. I really never think of a cooking show will open up my journey. So it's true that the visibility game is beyond your imagination. So back then, because cooking connect, music connect. So back then as well, remember, yeah, I know now everyone will do K-pop. I can tell you all the views by on. You know why? When I was in Berkeley, I met so many Korean producers. They were like, Vinci, it's just a strategy. And the thing is, you have no idea how slavery the contract is. You know, back then, our time was not Blackpink, our time was Wonder Girls, what do you call that? Our time was not BTS, it was Super Junior. So I asked my friend and that, because they are all industry players, I was like, actually, what's it? Hey, Wincy, none of us wanted to go in label because it's a 360 contract. So you are being signed at the age of 16, so you don't get your education. And if you watch Blackpink documentary, going out also you're gonna control. Yes, from your perspective, wow, very obedient, right? I was like, so stupid. Actually, at the end, it's handicap. So what happened is, this is behind the scene. Yeah? When they're not famous, they're pushed to prostitution and a lot of other things where we cannot reveal on the media. So the industry, I was like, why are you so successful and you still come here? I said, Wincy, we're trying to escape also. So they have the issue. They have very bad issue, and you see them.
Jumala student. So I have a question, but I will just give a brief statement of where I'm coming from. So basically, I do agree with Mr. Usama's statement saying that there's a need for the government to what is it? Unity, something
United
like
agenda, not just necessarily from the government,
okay,
but as an industry.
But I don't understand. So basically, but I'm talking about I'm from a smaller Sabah lah kan. So Miss Vanida mentioned something about how we're supposed to mempertahankan our art and our culture. So based on my experience, so why am I so So how do we get them involved, or how do we at least
How do you get the support
yeah,
from them?
support and get appreciation from them in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
How to
Thank
get
you.
support? They have good content, but they don't get the
Okay.
support.
I would start by you don't seek the higher up support first, because politics is politics.
Yeah.
They will not entertain you unless you are to be messed with, right? So I think going about it, you need to have a presence. You can find your allies, people who you can actually come together and join together in a fight with, right? That's why I think as practitioners, artists, a lot of it, you would try to have groups, associations, unions that would then force it collectively, then the government or whichever people
Current
high up.
trend, what you want. Actually, the most important thing is that do what you love and love what you do.
And if we take Dr. Supunya example, it's study,
Yeah.
because just surface level will give you just surface level, right? But if you go in depth, really study, you obviously to make any decision, the more information you have, the more sound decision you can make.
Yes, so our gentleman over here.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, hello, I can hear you.
Hi, my name is Warren. I'm actually, to be frank, I'm not supposed to be here because I'm no longer a student of MMU.
It's okay, we welcome you.
So, I would just like to say thank you to the panel to come and talk, and also a composer as well as an artist. So, I have to ask, when it comes to problems with the independent industry, right? I mean, granted, in all industries there are independent variables and independent players. So I have to ask, what kind of infrastructure should be in place to, to help and also sustain the independent artists? People such as Datuk Mo and Aiso Batos and many people in the independent rock scene as well. They tend to have a problem with trying to find sustainability as well as relevancy. So what kind of infrastructure should be in place to help combat in those areas where maybe those artists are
It's 1/3 of the world, We can't unite it. It's just that Malaysia haven't hit that thing yet. But again, that as well as the infrastructure and everything, I guess that we try to fight the censorship board. We try to do all things. But again, that is the same thing. If we go directly into it, we're in their game. We only can surround that. It's the same. Back then, honestly, I really don't like the label game. But the thing is, I have no choice to go in to see what they're doing. So independent artists as well, I see there's also a bit of problem where we tend to be shocked and in our own zone. It's just that I'm thinking of, I always say that, in Taiwan, what I learned is because you do what they want first, later on you want to do how indie you are, they are going to listen to you. Because it's still a servicing industry. Of course, you don't need 100% agree with the mass market. It's just that, what's your strategy? It's just that you have your own island, independent. But the thing is, there's no audience in your island. And the people are still in other island, and you have to build a bridge. You have to go there first to lead them in. And the thing is, infrastructure and stuff, we ourselves as independent artists, we have to equip with tremendous knowledge, right? That's why a lot of times, a lot of independent artists, to survive and all these things, of course, association, everything help. But again, that independent artists in overseas are collaborating within each other, the rock scene or whatever. In Malaysia, I don't see that happening yet. So a lot of things, right? The independent scene, look at the YouTubers. Actually, they are quite united, and they make the effort of going down and doing all these things. So a lot of times, that will conquer the whole game. Honestly, the mass industry market for the music here is dying as well. They are facing a dead end. It's just that you've seen it nice because they try to boost it up by numbers and all this, but it's fake. We know.
Kita kena move lah to music. I can't sing.
Boleh, I can
Come
train you.
on. I saw your profile just now. Multi-talented. Alright, so I think we are coming to an end. So thank you to the panelists. I think actually we can go on and go on and go on. It's very, very interesting. But due to time limitation again, I know you have another another event to attend. And then I know you're waiting for your lunch. Okay, let me just conclude our session for today. Two famous word, sustainability. Okay, sustainability and relevancy. Being relevant. Hey guys, where are you going? Don't go anywhere, sit there. Okay. Being relevant in the industry, okay, that's very, very important nowadays. Alright. And also we mentioned about social media. Okay, nowadays you have social media, and as much as it has a lot of advantages, it is also dangerous. People judge you. Alright. It is like your CV. We are no longer accepting your hard copy CVs, but nowadays, I think all the bosses, they will go into your social media and check whether you are a positive person or a negative type of person. Okay, so social media is crucially important. Usama, I think you check their profile, right, before you hire them.
definitely. Even after hire also I check.
See?
And but suddenly after the movie come out and a lot of people start following me, I'm posting less. So
Even that also you stalk them lah basically. Ah. See, social media is very, very important. Thank you. Wonderful session, and we have a small token of appreciation for our panelists. I would like to invite our Dean, Dr. Lim. All right, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Su. Yeah, for Puan Vanida Imran, icon in the film industry. Go and check out all her movies. Thank you. And last but not least, our very own pride, Usama. He's a very, very supportive, lovely, sweet in person. So if you all are doing research in animation industry, you need input, rich, apa orang cakap, info. Dia akan nampak macam semut. Okay, come. PG committee, you all want to Sami? What is that? What is the e-gallery? Okay, please go to the e-gallery. Students, please move to the e-gallery. And can I have the committee, forum committee, to take the
Students from faculty of postgraduate, we will following the launch, we will definitely have invited who Malaysian customers, not just your life. Design and Craft Festival. Previously it was held at the Gallery Shah Alam, a project actually initiated by Tourism Selangor. So one of my colleagues here, and they are being prepared. Very good old Malaysian customs. Okay, my name is Salvin. I'm also a staff here. So just to give you a very brief context, Rombak is actually a program, a project in a sense, also kind of event that the Faculty of Creative Multimedia as well as the Faculty of Cinematographic Arts in MMU.
Be the content provider. We just need to actually build the platform for the talents to come in to help us with the content. So that's why the first thing that
I just need to look at
Yeah, like waiter, you know, that's serving customer, right? So then for them,
So what's your feeling on waiting for the food?
hey, can you ask that group? Are they done?
They also finding for chair. Finally lah.
You know I can't eat spicy, and everything I see is spicy.
I like where you put your mask. So guys, don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, even though it's not too long, but it just was very nice day. And I hope y'all still be with me for the next video. See y'all. Peace out. Bye.